What's going on, everybody? KKamm here, and in today's video, this gameplay is actually pretty cool, or at least the beginning of it is anyways. But at the beginning, I go absolutely insane. So I have this death right here, but then wait until you see what happens after that. I just go crazy. So what the class I was using an XR2 with red dot and quick draw, no stock because I don't have it unlocked, and I don't think you need grip on a 3-round burst gun or just a burst gun in general. So that's just me. If you like grip, then good for you. But look at this. Alright, so I see that there's another person back there. Pull out the pistol, kill him, pull the XR2 back out. This guy gets destroyed. And then watch this. I still keep going. This is just, I mean, I was pretty proud of myself, even though it was a pub. I was proud of myself after this start that I had. I just got a quad feed right there. And hold up, I don't think it's done yet. At this point, I'm 9-1, and we're 15 game seconds into it. 10-1 right there. I had that one start, so that one death at the start, so I'm on a 10 kill streak here. And then I peek out. It should have been a double. Teammate stole a kill. Oh well. I already got wraps here. 11-1, and the hill has rotated. So I'm just like, all right, let's just call these in real quick. Probably should have called in my Hellstorm, but I was like, nah. There's another one right there. 12-1. But anyways, that's not what I was going to talk about in this entire video. I just figured the gameplay kind of suited it because at the beginning we do end up losing because my teammates are some trash, except for one person who turns it up at the end. But anyways, I wanted to talk about KKamm. And is KKamm back? I end up dying right here, so I'm 12-2, and then I end up going on another 10 streak right here. I get 3. But anyways, is KKamm back? So back in Ghost, I doubt anybody watching this video is going to know what I'm talking about. But when we teamed with Maniac, and when myself, Nitro, and Huntsman teamed with Maniac, I was basically the main slayer of the team, and I was known to like go off and just get some crazy amount of kills and like get 4 pieces, 3 pieces, stuff like that. Like I mean, I wouldn't really say it was expected, but it was very common. So with myself and Ghost, I was a really good slayer, and I was like just basically a scump of like the amateur, I don't know, I guess the amateur set of Call of Duty. But anyways, then in AW, I started out really good because I grinded the game out, and I got really good at it, but then Grady left, or I mean, I guess more so when Grady was on the team. We didn't play too much. I didn't play too much myself, and I kind of just stopped playing a little bit whenever the team wasn't on, and then I started getting worse and worse and worse, and then Grady left. I quit playing for months at a time, started playing CS, and then when I came back, I was like, dang, I suck. I'm all of a sudden terrible right now. What the heck? And at this point in the gameplay, I end up just going on a death streak, so this is kind of embarrassing because my teammates are just feeding them streaks. Look at the scoreboard right now. No one else in the lobby is 10, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But in AW, I started getting worse and worse and worse, and I was like, what the heck? I suck now. I'm not even a slayer. And then we started playing with Tizzy, and he'd be dropping 40 bombs sort of like I would in Ghost. I mean, I don't know. You can't really compare the two because they're different games, and I mean, different teams, obviously, different players. So when we started playing with him more and more, he was like the main slayer, basically. Like, he'd be the one that would get more kills than me. And then that led to him getting an ego about, oh, I'm better than KKamm and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, chill, fam, chill. And then he is better now. He's not, I mean, not like, I'm not saying he's better than me, but I'm not saying I'm better than him. I mean, like, he's better with his ego now. He doesn't really have, like, that ego anymore. He just wants to win, and as we all do. And, but yeah, so I was like, wow, I suck now. And I was like, I really need to get better. And I didn't really have any motivation to play W. No reason to, because I wouldn't have a team in it anyways, and the return was going to be happening on Black Ops 3, so let's just wait until that. And I waited until then. Return never happened. Maniac left. Tizzy came, and now I think it's finally time to start taking this seriously again, just like we did in Ghost, and it got us all the way to top 11 on the ladders, which top 11's alright, but I want to be number 1, so obviously I'm going to keep going until I'm number 1, and even then I'm not going to stop so that I don't give up my spot. And I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed with the way I was in AW. I think that if I would have kept playing, I could have been on a much better level, or a much higher level than I am right now. And so that's why I'm kind of disappointed. And then with the beginning of this gameplay, or just in general lately, I've just been like, you know what, I really need to start playing some, because Black Ops 3 is a good game. It's the game I'm going to be competing on for the next year. I have a full team again, and we're actually good. We can compete. We just need to play more, which obviously we are now that we don't have Maniac. We do play almost every night, whether it's 1 or 2 matches, but we do play. And I don't know, we haven't been playing too much on the weekends, which is kind of harmful. So other than that, though, I do think we are playing an okay amount for an amateur team. I think we do need to play more, though. Just a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to be good at Call of Duty, and it kind of takes a lot out of your life. But what was I saying? So I've been like just super dedicated to playing pubs lately, and I think this kind of shows it. I've been going for like camos, just using every single gun, trying to get good with all of them, because with ban and protect, you have to be good with every single gun, because say like you're only good with an M8, like maybe you're a Nitro, and the only AR you know how to use is an M8, and they ban your M8. So what are you gonna do? Like, you can't use the M8. What are you gonna do? Do you have like, you have to have a backup gun? And this is pretty cool because we almost make the comeback. Look at the score right now, and then wait for the end. We managed to get it close, but we just couldn't finish it off. But so like, if they ban off your only gun that you use, what are you gonna do? And so that's why it's very helpful to be good with all the guns. And obviously you can see here, I don't even have stock on the XR2, and we were playing alright opponents. It's a pub, and my phone's going off. I apologize for that. That's very unprofessional. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's so much in this game that is just really beneficial to competitive and the perspective of the esport. So in the past, most people have thought down on Call of Duty as an esport, and recently with Black Ops 3 and everything, it's been definitely being perceived in a more positive way rather than a negative way. And so that's definitely good, and there's still a lot that needs to be fixed in the game, don't get me wrong, but as of right now, this game has the best balance of any Call of Duty as far as weapons and stuff like that. And I'm not the biggest fan of specialists. I do think that they're a little cartoonish, and they kind of take away from our game. I think that they kind of add a little bit of inefficiency. I don't really, inefficient really isn't the word, but kind of take away from the skill level that this game requires, because with the specialists you have to you can earn them just by basically sitting AFK. So what's the skill? It doesn't take any skill to get a specialist that's ridiculously OP and gonna just destroy everybody you see. So, oh man, look at me spitting bars right there. I should become a rapper. But it's just, I mean, I don't know, I don't like the specialists too much. I'll use them. I mean, they don't bother me too much, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. And as far as ban and protect goes, I think that's amazing. It definitely adds a whole nother strategic aspect to the game, and I definitely think that that's beneficial as well. So a lot of the good things that Black Ops 3 has done right, and a couple more things that I wish they'd focus on is a little bit more gun balancing. Like, there still are those guns that are insanely underpowered, like the Weevil, the let's see what other guns are there. I think the there's not really too many guns that aren't viable. Like, there are guns that are viable and just aren't good, but there isn't really any that aren't viable. Like, even all the snipers, you can consider them viable, because the Draken, you can put like a elo on that thing. It's like a Shiva, just with a faster fire rate. And there's just so many things you can do, and there's so many things you can do strategic wise. So smokes are back in this game, and AW smokes were absolutely irrelevant. And this is where I started kind of trying to bring the team back, as you guys can see. 246, and watch how close we get it before we end up losing. And just, there's so much strategy in this game, and I think that's how I'm going to get back to being in my old shape, is by learning the strategies and just plays in this game. And I think that that's how I can really get back into my slaying ways. Obviously, playing more, getting that reaction time down, making sure my shot is good, or making sure my shot is... making sure I'm not missing shots, let's put it that way. Just make sure that my accuracy is as high as it can be, and that I'm not being a total detriment to my team. And also, one thing that I love with theater mode being back is that you can literally go into any of your previous games. Say like we play a hardpoint versus maybe XGM Black. Say we play a hardpoint against them, and We lose like a hill, and we're like wondering what we did wrong, and so we just go into theater mode. We can look at everything, just pretty much any loss, just kind of look, see what went wrong, what we needed to do that we didn't do. And so I really like theater mode. I've been studying strats, trying to learn strats and make up my own, and so there's so many things that you can do to be good at this game. The skill gap is at an all-time high, so I think that's where I really need to step in, get back into shape, and become good again, become that KKamm that everyone knows from Ghost, or not everyone, but you know what I mean. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Yeah, definitely getting back in that video grind. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.